Hello! So for this second vlog, as you call it, I just want to highlight some fun things that I've been doing at work. I got to do some things that I've never done before and they were a lot of fun. So this video has a lot of clips of some behind the scenes work and on air work, so I think you'll really enjoy it. Just kind of keep you up to speed of what I'm doing here and just kind of how my day goes, because it can be pretty crazy and it's kind of fun, especially when I get to do things like this that I'm about to show you. Well, I have finally figured it out. Yep. Oh, I'm ready. So we do this fall harvest food drive. We pair up with the Salvation Army, and you can come down to a grocery store and, well, here, you can catch all the details here.
Hi, Kara.
Hi, Jean. Hi, Alexandra. We are here at the Hy-Vee on Harrison for the Fall Harvest Blitz. And as you can see, we're standing here at the entrance. I'm joined by my friends at the Salvation Army who are passing out these lists. As you can see, these lists have things on them so people know exactly what types of food and hygiene products that they're looking for. So my boss comes in and is like, okay, you're going to go live there all throughout both shows. You have a minute, 2 minutes, live interviews, whatever. Okay. People know exactly what to get. And now I'm joined by Captain Mika Roynilla with the Salvation Army. Now, can you kind of tell me about the need for this food and just how it impacts the people and families who are receiving it?
Sure. Well, there's some facts that I want to share with everybody.
So it actually went really well, and here are some hits of it. It was a lot of fun.
All right, so there's a blitz tonight. Kara, how's that going?
Jean, Alexandra, it's going very well. Since I've been here, people are continuing to come through the door and fill up these buckets with non-perishable food items. If I thought that wasn't enough, the next week I got to do it again. Alexandra, that's right. I'm here at the Fall Harvest Blitz at the Hy-Vee on Broadway. People are continuing to drop off all sorts of non-perishable food items. And I'm joined here by my friends at the Salvation Army as we pass out these lists to all customers who come through so they know the exact items that we need. So that was a lot of fun. I like doing fun things like that. And then here's some live shots that I've done. I think they're funny. The first one, I'm talking about a tiny home, and I just think it's cute. Alexandra, right now I'm standing in front of the first tiny home to come to Quincy. You can see it behind me. It was given to a veteran just last month. And soon, when you walk over to the property right next door, you could see another tiny home just like it. And here's a couple more clips because why not? This is what I've been doing. So check it out. Residents also got to take home things like LED light bulbs and power strips, which are both designed to save people money. And if you weren't able to make it today, you can call Ameren to find out what help is available to you. So these are all clips from when I'm in town, and it's really nice and everything seems great and I'm having a blast. Not always the case. So I'm currently in Macomb, which is where I go almost every single day. We have beat counties, and one of mine is McDonough County, and Macomb is a city that's in Illinois. So I'm out here and I'm picking up 4 stories today. Sounds like a lot, but that's how it goes here. So I just finished my first story, and now I'm gonna be on to my second, which is about 20 minutes away. So it is a grind. I get out here and I'm calling people, I'm setting up interviews, I'm doing everything I can to, meet there, and then try and get back to the studio. I don't like to get back to the station any later than 2:30 because I have to put all these things together for 5 and 6. Like I said, we cover certain beats, and mine is a little over an hour away, so that's where I go almost every day. So I just pulled up in Macomb, which is far away. I'm tired. The drive's exhausting. However, I do know a lot of people there. I've met a lot of people there. I've met a lot of officials. They all know me. So, because that's the point of working a beat, it is nice going up there and going out to lunch with everybody and just meeting everybody. The first time I did this Food Harvest Live Hits, I had him pan to one of the bins and I was just silent. And it turned out kind of awkward. Take a look. Since I've been here, we've filled more than 2 of these bins right here. So when I redid it this time, I tried to I didn't, this wasn't planned, but I realized that he panned over to the bin. Pause. He as in my photog. Who's your favorite reporter?
Biernat.
Yep, that's right. But he panned to the bin and I realized, oh no, it's happening again. There's gonna be this awkward silence. So instead, I decided to try and fill that awkward timing because the grocers aren't gonna talk. And they can go buy them and then bring them right to this bin. It's filling up quickly. Something else that's a lot of fun. Who knew? Who knew that Quincy floods? Oh yeah, you live on the Mississippi River, you know? It floods in October. I was standing in water up to my knees. Places were shutting down. People were riding boats to get from their house to the streets. I was like, what? It was so foreign to me. And then everyone's like, oh yeah, you're on flood coverage today. Alexandra, here on the Quincy Riverfront, water continues to rise and quickly. As you can see here at the Pier Restaurant, since this morning, the water has made its way over and starting to go into the parking lot. This high water has businesses who work on the river to stay open. We're sending you're on flood duty.
WGEM's Kara Biernat is live in Quincy to start the coverage. Kara.
Jane and Alexandra here on the Quincy Riverfront. Water continues to rise and quickly. Since I've been here this morning, Bonansinga Drive is shut down right here between Cedar Street and Cooks Lane. But it was a lot of fun if you take away the wind and the coldness and my hair going everywhere. It was a lot of fun. I did a lot of flood coverage, and that's something that I've never done before. Restaurants were putting up ramps so people could get from the street to the restaurant. So you had to walk over so much water just to get to the restaurant. So I've never done that before, and my package actually turned out really well. So I'm gonna play the package right now so you guys can kind of see what I'm dealing with here in the tri-states. It's a familiar sight along the Mississippi River, but in an unusual time.
We knew we were going to be in trouble because the river was coming up again in an odd time of year again, but we did it yesterday.
Pier Restaurant manager Richard Cole says they spent yesterday putting up a ramp and a steel door so they can remain open.
Once it's sealed up, we're done. That's all we can do. Again, what we do is any water that trickles through the door goes into the elevator shaft, gets pumped back out into the river. So as long as we don't have a breach of the door, we're good to go.
The flooding caught some customers off guard, especially those from out of town.
I just had no idea the water was up. I don't know why, but it was kind of a surprise when we came over, you know, the road and down the road to the restaurant. I thought, oh my gosh, we won't be able to eat lunch.
While the pier is up and running, other businesses along the river, like the Rocky Point Club, aren't so lucky.
We were expecting the water to rise to about 22 feet yesterday, and it's up over 23. So overnight, it's really jumped.
Roy Riddle says they have raised everything up off the floor by a foot, but with the water quickly rising, it's going to be a busy night.
We would like to just sandbag the doors, the entry points, because if it's only a foot or so, we can keep most of it out with sandbags.
Both businesses are ready to fight the flood.
Still get in. The only thing is we don't have a lifeguard on duty, so you're on your own coming across the ramp.
So that was really wild. The high water, as you guys can see right now, if I show you some of my clips from my packages, you can see the high water is everywhere. And so that was really fun to cover because I'd never covered anything like that. And it was also crazy to see that all these people are saying that this is completely normal. Doesn't seem very normal to me, but it was cool. And then I ended up in the flood promo. Take a look. Super cool.
WGEM Flood Watch. Count on WGEM News for the important coverage you need.
Communities along the Mississippi River are doing what they can to fight back.
Here on the Quincy Riverfront, water continues to rise and quickly.
Road closures.
The road I'm standing on right here will likely be completely covered.
Water has covered the area.
Crest predictions.
We are looking at the following crest data.
And unique views from the WGEM News drone. Flood Watch from WGEM News, the Tri-States news leader.
So that's kind of what I've been working on lately. I hope you liked that I included a lot of clips and some behind the scenes stuff, because it is hard. It's a hard job. It's exhausting. Some days are better than others. Some days are great and you're meeting people, and some days you're like, today I knocked on 19 doors, and talked to 16 people who all shot me down for an interview on camera. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this, and my next thing that I want to do, comment below if you'd be interested. I want to take you through a whole day of work, from me walking in, finding my story idea, going to my morning meeting, shooting, fronting, talking to people, interviewing them. I want to do that for you guys next. So just a complete day in the life of a MMJ here. So if you're interested in that and you think I should do that, comment below. And if you have any other questions as well, or suggestions that I should do, because I'm just starting this whole vlog thing, let me know in the comments right below, and feel free to subscribe as I start making more of these and start putting my work up and just kind of keeping you guys all updated. And then also I put a lot of my work on social media. So that is, my professional one is Kara_WGEM, and that's my Twitter handle. And my Facebook is Kara Biernat WGEM. And then I also put a lot of stuff on my personal one too, which is just at Kara Biernat for Twitter, Kara Biernat for Facebook. So go ahead, like that if you want to just stay up to date with what I'm doing, and I will continue to make videos updating you guys. So hope you enjoyed it, and again, ideas for next ones.